Hey, this is Brindle Wolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening, hear the call, through the shining, we break the wall. Your station, your voice, where dreams awaken in life. Rise awakening, now is the time.
Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.
Cards laid bare, shadows collide, hidden truths in the tide. A spark in the dark, it glows. Illuminate, illuminate. Through the fog, the stars awake. Illuminate, illuminate. The path you seek, the steps you take. Thunder rolls, whispers rise. The deck unfolds, no disguise. Light cracks the veil, it shows. What's unseen now inside? What's unseen now inside? What's unknown now ignite. Illuminate, illuminate. Through the fog, the stars awake. Illuminate, illuminate. The path you seek, the steps you take.
Good morning, everyone. Good, very early morning to some of you. I already have complaints. I hope you guys are having. Okay, I'm looking at the line chat to see what's going on with the sound. Hopefully, everything is going okay. But let's get started. All right, so your reading for today. We're going to start. I know that last week, or we've been starting with what we're going to work on during the week, but I decided, why are we going through that twice? Let's just go through that once and start with the reading and then go to the thing instead of doing it at the beginning and the end. Does that make any sense at all? It's early. All right, guys. So we are starting today with the Hierophant in reverse. Also kind of known sometimes as the rebel priest. Usually a robed figure like the Pope of the tarot world. He stands between two pillars holding a staff, blessing two followers. Upright, he's all about tradition, structure, and doing things by the book. However, in the reverse meaning, you, my dear, are pretty much over it. You're not buying the because that's how it's always been done speech anymore. The Hierophant reverse screams, I make my own damn rules. In this placement of position 1 in a Celtic cross is the present or core issue. So you're in a phase of breaking free from old ways or old belief systems, relationships, even habits that suffocate your soul. Your advice is to trust your inner compass. You don't need permission from the tarot pope to live authentically. Rip up the rule book, write your own gospel, and make sure chapter 1 is titled Unbothered and Unapologetic. All right. Up next, we have the Magician. He is the power player. In the imagery of the card, it's a figure with one hand pointing to the sky and the other to the ground. In front of him lie the tools from each 4 suits: his wand, his cup, his sword, and a pentacle. This means you've got every resource you need: talent, brains, charm, intuition. The Magician is the as above, so below card, reminding you what you focus on becomes your reality. Morning, Hathery. Glad you're here. And Misha, definitely glad you're here too. In this placement, as the challenge or the influence on your life right now, it's saying you've got the juice. Now just use it. Are you manifesting or are you just daydreaming? Stop doubting your power. You are the main character in your life with a magic wand. So act like it. Just make sure your intentions are clean, because the Magician can turn into the trickster real fast if the ego takes over. All right. Next up, we have the World, also known as the Victory Lap card. The imagery is a woman dancing in a wreath, holding wands, surrounded by symbols of, again, the 4 elements. She's glowing like she just finished a cosmic marathon and nailed it. The meaning in this position, which is the completion, is success and evolution. You've learned your lessons and you're graduating from one chapter to the next. The foundation, I'm all mixed up. This card in this reading, this is the energy that everything else is built on. You're someone who finishes what they start, even when you have to drag yourself across the finish line. But remember to celebrate your progress, but don't get stuck replaying the highlight reel. The next adventure is already brewing. Think new level unlocked now, not game over. All right. It may be early. I may have to switch this show to like at least 10. No, just kidding. Anyway. All right. The Queen of Swords is up next. She is the sharp-tongued sage. She's a regal queen with a sword raised high, one hand extended like she's saying, try me. Clouds swirl behind her, but she sees through them all. The meaning of this card is clarity, independence, and zero tolerance for bullshit. She's been through hell and came back with the receipts. In this placement of the past influence, you've already stepped into your truth, probably after cutting out some of the nonsense and a few people who couldn't handle your honesty. Keep that wit and wisdom sharp, but softly deliver when needed. Not everyone can handle a truth bomb without protective gear. Oh, 6 a.m. there. I'm very sorry. This is why Rockin' Sherry comes in at the end of the show and goes, what? It's over? It's only 6 o'clock. What are you talking about? All right. Next up, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is, excuse my phone, the cosmic plot twist. A huge spinning wheel surrounded by mythical creatures, showing that life's always turning. One day you're up, the next day you're in what the hell just happened mode. This card stands for your destiny, your karma, the cycles, and what goes around comes around. In the placement of the crowning position in this read, what's on your mind is what's on your mind. You feel change in your bones, and part of you is both terrified and thrilled. Don't fight the spin, however. The universe is shaking things up for a reason. Say yes to the plot twist. It's leading you to where you're meant to be. All right. We have also the Star. This is the glow up card. A woman kneels by water, pouring from 2 jugs, naked. She's not naked in this card, or I wouldn't be able to show her on YouTube. Anyway, naked and unashamed. Under a blanket of starlight, it's pure peace and hope. The meaning, healing, renewal, inspiration. Cosmic spot, R is your cosmic. In this placement of the near future, it's light at the end of the tunnel. You're about to feel aligned, calm, and maybe even a little bit sparkly. Dream again. The worst is behind you. Water your goals, hydrate your soul, and don't dim your glow just because someone's squinting. All right. Next up, we have the Queen of Wands, the charismatic fire starter, a confident queen holding a sunflower and a wand, a black cat at her feet. She's beauty, brains, and boldness all rolled into one. The meaning behind this card is courage, confidence, magnetic charm. She lights up any room she walks into it, and she knows it. In this placement, this is the you're showing up. You're embracing your inner hot girl energy, and people notice. You own your charisma, but stay humble. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's walking into a room like you already belong there because you do. All right. Seven of Swords, sneaky strategy. A figure tiptoes away from a camp holding 5 swords, leaving 2 behind, looking like they just got caught mid-heist. This card's meaning is secret strategy, sometimes deceit. Not everyone's being honest, or maybe you're playing things a little close to the chest. In this placement of external influences, watch your external influences. Watch your surroundings. Someone might be saying one thing and doing another. Keep your eyes peeled. Guard your ideas, energy, and maybe even your passwords. If it feels off, it probably is. Move smart, not scared. All right. Next up, 2 of Cups reversed. This card in reverse we'll call the love hangover. 2 lovers offering cups is what this shows in the upright position. In unity, it's partnership and harmony. However, reversed, someone spilled the tea instead of sipping it. The meaning is disconnection, imbalance, maybe a breakup, or an emotional misalignment. In the hopes and fears placement of this reading, you want that deep connection, but you're afraid of pouring into the wrong cup again. Heal before you pour. Don't chase a vibe that drains you. When you love yourself fully, the card will write itself again and show on its own. All right. Last but not least, in this reading, the 9 of Wands. He's the battle-worn badass. A wounded warrior leans on their wand, bandaged but still standing, eyes sharp. Behind them are 8 more wands. They've fought through it all. This is resilience, boundaries, persistence. You're tired, but you're not defeated. In this placement of the outcome, yes, you've been through the ringer, but this is your one last round card. Victory is right after this last push. Don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle. Rest, regroup, then finish strong. You're too close to back down now. Together, this is basically your cosmic comeback. This whole entire spread reads like a full-on redemption circle. You started off tearing down the old rule book with the Hierophant in reverse, rediscovered your power with the magician, and set your sights on closing a major chapter, the world. You've already learned to speak your truth from the Queen of Swords, and now fate's spinning the wheel of fortune in your favor. The star says healing and hope are on the horizon, while you, Queen of Wands, are strutting through life like the main character that you are. But a little sneakiness or hidden motive in the 7 of Swords might test your trust. The reverse 2 of Cups reminds you that not every partnership deserves your loyalty, but the 9 of Wands does promise that your strength and persistence will carry you through. You're in the era of rebirth and rebellion. Stay sharp, stay real, Protect your peace and don't let a single sword swinging fool make you forget just how powerful your energy is. The universe isn't testing you, it's crowning you. I feel like this is speaking to me quite a bit today, so I will just say what I learned from this reading, and maybe you guys can take away from it what fits in your life. Because remember, in tarot, not everything is meant for everyone. It's a collective reading. If bits and pieces of it fit for you, take it. If it doesn't fit, then leave it for whoever it does belong to, because someone will learn something from this. Now, we all know from all my other shows lately that I've been going through a big healing process. And one of my fears, which clearly was pointed right out in this thing, is don't do it again. Don't make the same mistake again. Don't pour into that cup that someone else doesn't want filled. But be yourself. Be you. Set your boundaries, know your truths, and speak them. And make sure that you're taking care of you first, because you really can't take care of anyone else until you've taken care of you. So let's focus on ourselves for a while and see what happens. All right, let us discuss what our challenge for the week is. Let me find my notes on that real quick. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Good. All right, so what I had for our challenge this week is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And this we'll call the Strings Attached Special card. Upright, this card usually shows a well-dressed figure, like an old school rich guy in fancy robes that's handing out coins to beggars. He's kneeling. He's holding a balanced scale in one hand, symbolizing fairness, equality, and karma, and giving with the other. The message upright is generosity, sharing, and the healing flow of energy, give, receive, repeat. Now, unfortunately, flip the sucker upside down and the whole picture changes. The scales tilt, showing imbalance. Someone's giving more than they're getting. The coins slip or scatter, symbolizing wasted effort or generosity being taken advantage of. The beggars could represent people hard dependent, manipulative, or playing on your compassion. The giver, well, they might be doing it for control, validation, or ego, not necessarily kindness. So basically, this card says someone's giving, but it ain't out of pure love, it's conditional. When the Six of Pentacles goes rogue or in reverse, it's waving a bright red flag about unequal energy exchange. It's a relationship, friendship, or work dynamic where you're the one doing all the giving and giving all the time, the love, the emotional labor, and getting crumbs in return. Or, plot twist, you might be the one overcompensating because deep down you're trying to prove your worth through giving. Either way, like we discussed in the reading, if you're giving too much, if you're the one who's pouring into the cup that someone else is not pouring into as well, then it's pointless. This card exposes fake generosity, like someone helping you just so that they can say that they did. Or, wait, you know the type. I gave you that advice, don't you remember? You owe me. Or I did this for you. You owe me. When this card shows up, it's one-sided. Someone's emotional or financially taking more than they give. If you find this card in a career reading, say you're asking about your career, either you're underpaid or being guilt-tripped into doing extra because you're a team player. If this card were to show up this way in a personal growth reading, you're learning that love and validation don't have to be bought, earned, or traded. Check your energy receipts. Who's depositing and who's overdrafting your emotional bank account? This is what I want you to do this week. Stop auditioning for applications with people who don't have to buy. You should never have to buy someone's loyalty, kindness, attention. You give from your heart, not from guilt. Match energy, not expectations. If someone only shows up when they need something, start ghosting like you're billing by the hour. Watch for guilt trippers. After all I've done for you. If you hear that line, that's manipulation. That's not generosity. So flip the script. Sometimes this card reverse means you need to receive more. You're not weak for needing help. You're human. Let others give back for once, even if you don't do it your way. Don't lend to people who already owe you. The universe is telling to stop sponsoring other people's poor choices. Be charitable, but not a doormat. The Six of Pentacles reversed is the check your balance card, and that means emotionally, financially, and energetically. It's your cosmic accountant popping up to say, hey, just generosity is great, but martyrdom isn't. This card asks, are you giving because it feels good or because you're scared to say no? The truth is, when you stop over giving, the wrong people fall away and the right ones step up. And that, guys, is when the fate scales finally even up. You can't pour from an empty purse or an empty heart. The Six of Pentacles reverse wants you to give smarter, not harder. And remember that real generosity comes without strings, shame, or scorecards. Next time when someone says, you're so good to me, your reply should be, I know, and I'd like that energy returned. Thank you. And that, my friends, says a lot. Oops, I just blocked myself out of my... There we go. Now I can see you again. Yeah, the cards are speaking to me again, and they do that a lot lately. But that's one of the biggest things that I've learned, and that card just really says it all about what I've been going through or what I went through to get to where I am today, and where I want you guys to be, and that is at a place where you finally get to say, I'm not accepting this half-hearted attempt anymore. Either, like I keep saying, meet me halfway or not at all. And that goes for every aspect of your life, not just romance, not just finances. If people are not giving back in some sort of way, and I don't mean like, okay, you give somebody, you know, give somebody money that needs it or whatever, you expect them to give it. But what I mean is they're not, if they're just like expecting it, or they're just, you know, you have to give something back. You have to have people who give and take. You can't be or the one gives all the time. Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't be a doormat. I was a doormat for so long, it's time for me to not be a doormat anymore. I'm going to hang from the ceiling, I think, for a while. All right. And only got two of you in the chat. Do either one of you want a sort of light card for the day? Or do I just read a sort of light card for the group? Mish, Heathery. Heathery would like one. Mish, would you like one too? I love these sort of light cards because they are so positive and they give you such a good start for the day. All right, Miss Heathery. What's we got for you today? All right, Mish wants one too. All right. Heathery, I don't know. I think this card came out the other night, and I don't know if it was you or not. You'll have to remind me. It might have been, but I'm pretty sure this came out Monday night. Get your power back. Part of the process of incarnating into a human experience is forgetting that you are a child of the divine. As you grow spiritually, you start to realize the truth of your being and your purpose. At this time, you may be deepening your understanding of this fact, or perhaps you are simply proceeding on faith that is true. But that faith can be fragile when your human experience keeps showing you disempowering evidence or says otherwise. If you find yourself giving in to what other people want or continually doing for others rather than yourself, wow, does this not sound familiar? You can forget how magical you are. We angels who see you from an entirely different perspective know your true power self. Your situation right now is such that you desperately need to take back your power. Whether your concern involves a relationship, a work situation, or even an issue with your physical health, the message is the same. The time has come for you to remember who you truly are by setting boundaries and claiming what is best for you. Yeah, we did have this card. I don't remember exactly whose it was, but I know we had it. All right. If things are not too out of it's so hard for me to see. Oh, good. Now my glasses broke. Out of control. You can start this in a small way. If things are really difficult, then you may have to take charge of your own life in a dramatic stand immediately. Let me be of service. If you ask, I can help you feel courageous and strong. I can also help protect you. Remember who you are. Take your power back. Do it now. Okay, this is crazy. I don't know how I'm supposed to see with one eye. But anyway, let me pop this back in. Oh no, the screw fell out. Okay, we're not popping this back in. Anyway, me like a monocle. All right, Mish. What's we got for you, my dear? Okay. All right. I don't know if this is something that you need to hear for a reason or just because. Your loved ones are safe. As a sensitive soul, you are naturally just as concerned for the well-being of those you love as you are for your own. Most of you are more concerned about your children, spouses, pets, or friends than about yourself. And because of that, I want to send you a special message to address this subject. I understand why you are worried, but your beloveds are being watched over right now. They will overcome any current hardship they are facing. Of course, as souls having a human or animal existence, they will confront trials in the future as well. But your loved ones will rise up to meet the challenges of their life experiences, and they will succeed just as you have succeeded. Your prayers on their behalf are heard and are welcomed. Never stop reaching out to me or other archangels, your guardian angels, and the guardian angels of your loved ones. Prayers are powerful and they do make a difference. Oh, look who's finally here, Mr. Micah. I'm sure he's very happy to see. Oh, I got a wow from Mish. Did you need to hear that today? I hope it was good then. I'm sure Micah is very thrilled to see that for the third season in a row, the oversized sweater is now back. Because yes, it is cold in here this morning. He used that while I'm shuffling because I'm pulling him a card whether he wants one or not because he showed up in late and now he's being punished. But anyway, he if I would tell him, you know, what the weather was going to be like the next morning or whatever, and we had something that we needed to do or whatever, he'd go, oh, so the oversized pink sweater will be making an appearance. And yes, it's back 3 seasons later. All right. So, Micah. Mr. Papa. You yourself. He hates the pink sweater or something. I don't know. Anyway. Be honest with yourself. There are times when facing your true thoughts and emotions can be extremely difficult or even troubling. Yes, it's important to recognize that you have these feelings for a reason. They are meant to guide you. Being honest with yourself means looking with a clear eye at the stories you've been telling yourself and others, along with your thoughts, emotions, and motivations. When you have this clarity, you can let go of your worries and have faith in the process, knowing that Source is in control. Knowing your truth doesn't mean that you then need to reveal all your thoughts and secrets to others right away. Some situations do call for sharing, however, and it can sometimes be hard to tell what your current circumstances are dictating. Let me help. If you have feelings you wish to keep secret, ask yourself why that is. I can guide you to find clarity by using my sword of light to sever your connection, stories, fears, and the past so that you can reach out and embrace the truth. I can also send you signs as little pings of emotions so that you know what's real and what's not. You'll be able to make a statement to yourself and feel if it is true or not. I will need you to ask for this assistance specifically so that my actions can remain in line with your free will. Once you know your full personal truth, you can decide whether it's best to share it with others or wait for divine timing. I will support whatever choice you make. I love my fuzzy oversized sweater too, and I'm glad you have an oversized pink shirt today too. It is cozy, and it has matching argyle, like leg warmers, like from the 80s, like the what is that? What is that movie? With the girl that dances. Flashdance. Yeah, like those. And matches. It's kind of sexy, the long fuzzy sweater with just the yeah, anyway. Okay. Last card of the day. And we are out of here. All right. What do the collective and those listening later need to hear for this week? Let's see. All right. Oh, I like this one. Okay. Back. This is a good one right now. Oh, because he's late. Oh, I thought you were earwing the pink sweater because I know how much you love it. Yeah, you're getting the card because you're late. That's how it goes. All right. Yeah. All right. So, for the week, for everyone, your vibration is rising. I love this one. It is possible you have noticed that you're feeling a little different these days. Perhaps you're aware that your actions and thoughts have shifted to a new, more spiritual vibe. Maybe you're finding it easier to have faith. This is because you are currently going through a change in spiritual vibration. The frequency you are tuned into in your human experience is shifting because of the work you have been doing to become a stronger, healthier, and more spiritual person. This can sometimes be a little disorienting, but have no fear. The current vibrational upgrade will complete soon. Pay attention to the way your body feels, the emotions you are experiencing, and the thoughts running through your mind. Talk out loud to your guardian angel and me as you start to have new and interesting experiences. Tell us what you'd like to bring into your life, as well as what you'd like to remove, so that we can make those things a part of your new vibrational reality. If you feel uncomfortable, take a salt bath to clear your aura of old energy that is being pushed out by your frequency shift. Be excited about what is to come, and don't worry, these changes are for your highest good. I like that one a lot. Been feeling that one a lot lately. It's time for some higher good. Don't you guys forget, this week, the universe is just trying to give you your crown. So go take it and be the queens that you are. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I know it's very early for some of you, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we have to move this later or not. But for now, have a fantastic week. I'm going to replay the song at the beginning here at the end if you didn't hear it, because Micah made this for me yesterday. Both the 45-second video with the lightning is very cool. So take a listen and watch if you didn't hear it at the beginning. It's really cool. I love you guys too. Thank you, Mish. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Micah, everyone, for being here. And if you're listening later, I'm swatting flies as we sit here. Have a great week. I love you all. See you next time.
shadows collide, hidden truths in the tide. A spark in the dark, it glows. Illuminate, illuminate. Through the fog, the stars awake. Illuminate, illuminate. The path you seek, the steps you take. Thunder rolls, whispers rise. The deck unfolds, no disguise. Light cracks the veil, it shows. What's unseen now inside? What's unseen now inside? What's unknown?